Hi folks, and welcome to my channel. Easter is round the corner and I hope you all are gearing up for it. Watch out my channel and website simmiskitchendiaries.com for all the dishes coming up for the Easter. The dish of the day is a dessert with bouts of pineapple in it. A golden pineapple pudding enriched with caramel, nuts, cherries and dates. While you note down the ingredients, I'll get ready for the action. As you see here, I have taken 2 pineapples finely cubed with its juice in a heavy bottomed pan. Now to this I'm going to add 1/4 cup sugar, 3 pieces cinnamon around 2 inches long and 5 cloves. I'll add all these together, stick the lid on and cook it in the pineapple juice itself. The pineapple has to get tender but not mushy. So we'll cook it until it is slightly caramelized and golden in color. Moving on to the next part, this is caramelizing sugar. I've used 1/2 cup sugar for the caramel. There is no need to stir it, but since I'm using this induction cooker, it is better that we give a stir randomly so that it is evenly caramelized. Slowly the sugar is turning into syrupy texture. As you can see here, it has turned into golden brown color. Still you can see some lumps. We'll reduce the flame to minimum and let it caramelize completely into watery texture. Now to make a perfect caramel, I'm going to add some boiled water, much of the same temperature as the caramel, and we'll combine it quickly. Let it boil for 2 minutes until you get a 1 string consistency, and the caramel is ready now. We'll sieve this and keep this ready to layer the bottom of the pudding dish. Coming back to the pineapple, it is getting cooked, halfway done through, but there is more juice in it, so we have to reduce this and dry this up, but it should not be dry completely. It should be a little moist so that you can get the pineapple flavor intensely. And the pineapple souffle or the cooked pineapple is ready here. It looks so gorgeous and golden in color, slightly caramelized. Now we'll start layering the first part of the layered golden pudding. For this I'm spreading out the caramel first. Swirl it nicely so that it's well coated completely on the bottom of the dish. Next in line is chopped cashew nuts, and I have taken 1 cup of chopped cashew nuts for this quantity. Next is the turn of finely chopped cherries, and then comes finely chopped dates, which I have taken 100 grams each. Now we'll put this in the refrigerator to set a bit along with the caramel so that when we pour the custard, it does not mix up with the custard, remains as a layer at the bottom. Once the caramel is set and the cherries and nuts are fixed onto the caramel and chilled, we'll add the pineapple on top of this. Layer the pineapple evenly and generously on the caramel and the nut layer, and we'll put this back to the fridge to get completely chilled. Next part is the custard part, which is the final part. For this I have taken 1 liter milk along with 1/3 cup of sugar and 100 ml evaporated milk. Combine everything together and allow this to boil. While the milk is boiling away, we'll move on to the thickening agent, that is the China grass or agar agar. I have taken around 8 grams of agar agar in 300 ml water, and I have been soaking this for a couple of hours. Now this is being done so that it gets melted evenly and completely, because there are times when agar agar is very stubborn and takes a long time to get melted, and often it never gets melted completely. So I never take the risk and I soak it in water for a couple of hours. We'll put this on the stove and melt it completely into a liquid form. Keep the flame on medium high because the milk and the China grass should alternatively boil together so that both have the same temperature while blending with each other. Otherwise the China grass will form lumps and we won't get that creamy texture. So while the China grass is getting completely melted, or the agar agar is getting completely melted, milk has reached the boiling point. Now I'm going to add a tin of condensed milk into this and combine everything together and evenly and let the milk boil. Once the milk starts boiling, we'll reduce down the flame and simmer it for 2 minutes. The China grass is done. It's completely melted and have become thick and it's simmering away. Now we'll add the china grass to the milk mixture through a sieve. When you add the china grass to the milk mixture, switch off the flame and give a quick stir so that the high boiling temperature of the milk comes down a bit. So we have added the china grass into this, stirred completely, and put back the china grass on the stove and bring back to a single boil. You should not boil this too much since the china grass will lose its feature of binding the pudding. So this is boiled down. Now we'll get it out of the stove and let it cool down a bit. Once it has come down in temperature, we'll add 2 drops of yellow color and half a teaspoon of pineapple essence, and our custard is ready to be layered. The fruit part is set completely. We'll sieve the custard once more and add on to the nuts, caramel and pineapple layer. Again, this is going back to the fridge until it is set completely and you get a shiny texture on the agar-agar custard. As you can see here, this is completely set. Now we'll repeat the process of layering with pineapples, cherries, dates and cashew nuts, and pour the rest of the custard on top of the layer. Now this will go back to the fridge until it is set completely and chilled thoroughly. And our golden pineapple pudding is ready to serve. We can serve it with whipped cream. It is so creamy, yummy, velvety, with the crunchiness of cashew nuts, sweetness of dates and cherries along with the caramel. Not much effort goes into this except bit time consuming. Do try this out for your Easter and put your comments in the box below and give me all the feedback how it turned out. If you have any queries, let me know through my email or in the comment box below. Keep watching me and following me for more exciting dishes on Friday and next week. Take care and bye bye.